Hey guys, what's up? Chris Zoupa here. Today we're going to be looking at the solo from Army of Noise by Bullet For My Valentine. Let's take a look. Alright guys, before we get too excited, we just need to talk about the tuning, which is drop C, which goes C, G, C, F, A, D. So get yourself a tune and we'll get started. Alright guys, let's have a look at the first section. I want to think of this as a couple of groups of 6-note chunks. So I want to start from fret 10 of the second string, and then I'm going to play 7, 8, 10, 8, 7. So I'm just rolling back and forth. And that's our first group of 6, and I'm going to do that 3 times in a row. I'm going to do a very similar idea from a slightly different position. I'm going to play 11 of the second string, and then I'm going to play 8, 10, 11, 10, 8, and that will be our group of 6 there. And we're going to do that idea twice. At the end of that, I just want to play 2 notes now, so I'm just going to play 11, 8. So we're essentially going to have 5 groups of 6 and then a group of 2 at the end. There'll be 32 notes altogether. So let's try this from the start. We're going to have 3 groups of 6 from the 7, 8, 10 shape, and then 2 groups of 6 from the 8, 10, 11 shape, and then the extra 2 notes at the end. So all together. Okay. Then I want to borrow this shape again. We're going to do another 2 groups of 6 where we started from the 10, 7, 8 idea. So I'm doing that exact same pattern again twice. I'm actually going to double up on the 7th fret. So when I end that phrase, I'm going to start again by hitting another 7 on the second string, and I work into this phrase. You're just sort of going up and down a scale. So what I'm doing here is I'm playing 7, 8, 10 on the second string, and then 6, 8, 10 on the first. Once I get to the top of that, I'm going to reverse down the notes I just did, which was 8 of the first and 6 of the first. And I'm going to play 10, 8, 7 on the second string. So to go. And to resolve that, we're going to finish that by playing 8 to 7 on the third string. As you can hear, it's got quite an exotic sound. Alright, that's the whole section. Let's do it relatively slowly, and then we'll do it again even slower with some tabs. One more time with some tabs. Alright, let's have a look at the second section. I want to start with a big bend on 10 of the second string. When I bring it up and back, I want to pull off to 8 and then just play a regular 10 and give that a little bit of vibrato. Okay, at the end of that, I work into this phrase. So what I've got here is I'm playing 8, 10, 8 as a hammer-on into a pull-off, and then I slide to 7. It's nice and sassy. And then after I've gotten to 7, I want to pluck all of these notes. I'm going to play 8, 10, 8, 7 on the second string, so to go. Now I'm going to resolve that idea on 8 of the third string. It's a bit of a creepy note, but it's cool. Hopefully that's all making sense. And then I want to slide in, just get a nice little swoop there, into 5 of the third string. You can start from 3 or just wherever, as long as we get that sound. I'm going to play 5, 7, 8, 7, 5. Hopefully that's all making sense. And then when I jump to the 4th string, I'm going to play 8, 7, 5, and then to 4. I've got a slight mute there. And at the end of that, I'm going to do a pinch harmonic on 5 of the 4. At That's actually pretty much the whole section. So let's try it again relatively slowly, and then we'll do it again with some tabs. One more time, some tabs. Alright, let's have a look at the third section. This one's pretty damn fun. I want to start from 12 of the third string, and I'm going to play 12, 13, 14, a nice little chromatic there. Then I'm going to jump to 13 of the second string. I'm going to do the same shape, but I'm going to play 13, 14, 15, and I'm going to do this idea twice. So all together. Okay, to finish off that bar, I'm going to play 13, 15, 16, and then reverse that by playing 15, 13 on the first string. Then I'm going to jump to 15 of the second and back down to 13 of the first. So that last little chunk goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2. So altogether, this is what we should have thus far. Hopefully that's making sense. Now the next phrase that I do, I'm going to do a 6-note pattern, and I'm going to do this exact same idea 5 times in a row. So what I want to do is this. Let's slow that down. I'm playing 15, 16, 15 to 13 on the first string. And the next 2 notes to finish that group of 6, I'm going to play 15 of the second and 13 of the first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we're going to do that 5 times. 3, 4, 5. So, let's have a look at what we've got thus far, and then we'll finish it off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, at the end of that, I want to do a quick pull off from 16 to 13 on the first string. And then I'm going to do a bend up and back, just a semitone bend, and then I bring it down and pull off to 13, sort of go. So I'm going to do a pull off from 16 to 13, and then a bend from 16 pulling off to 13. At the end of that, I'm going to resolve the section on a polite vibrato on 16 of the first string. That's pretty much the whole section. So let's try it again at a gentleman's pace, and then again with some tabs. One more time with some tabs. Okay, so section 4 is going to sound and have a couple of positions very similar to what we had in the first chunk. So I think I'm starting off with that initial group of 6 that we had in the first section, which was 10 of the second string, 7, 8, 10, 8, 7. That was on the second string. And then I've got a rolling group of 5 notes going backwards and forwards, playing 8, 7, 5, 7, 8 on the third. So we should have a group of 6 and a group of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got another group of 5 rolling backwards and forwards, rolling forwards and backwards from the second string. I'm using the same notes, but I'm going 7, 8, 10, 8, 7. So I'm going to have a group of 6 notes, a group of 5 notes, and another group of 5 notes. Altogether, that's going to sound like this. I'm going to do a very, very similar phrase, just one chunk, one little step up in the scale there. So we're working in a very sort of harmonic minor, dominant Phrygian vibe. So I'm going to start now from another group of 6, like what we had in the first section. From 11 of the second string, I'm going to play 11, 8, 10, 11, and then reverse that 10, 8 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then I'm going to have a rolling group of 5 from the third string. This is a crazy dominant Phrygian harmonic minor shape. I'm playing 11 to 8, 7, and then I'm going forwards with that. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I've got 5 notes there, playing 11, 8, 7, 8, 11. So let's try and do a group of 6 and then a group of 5. And like what we had in the last group, we're going to roll forwards and backwards. I'm going to start from the pointer, and I'm going to play 8, 10, 11, 10, 8 on the second. So we're going to have a group of 6, a group of 5, and a group of 5, just like what we had before. So back to back. Pretty much exactly the same phrase, just working up the next chunk of the scale diatonically. Then after that, we work into the final run. I'm going to jump back to 5 of the 3rd string. I'm going to play 5, 7, 8 there. And then I'm going to play 7, 8, 10 twice on the 2nd string. Okay? Then after that, I've got a rolling group of 5 notes on the 1st string playing 6, 8, 10, 8, 6. So we're going to have 3 notes, 6 notes, and 5 notes. To finish off that little chunk, I'm going to play 10 of the 2nd string and jump back to 6 of the 1st. Hopefully that makes sense, and then I work into this phrase. I've got a rolling group of 7 here, so I'm going backwards, forwards, and backwards again from 10 of the 2nd string. So it's going to go 10, 8, 7, then forwards again, 8, 10, and then 8, 7. So we're going to have 7 notes all together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And at the end of that, resolving it exactly the same way we did in the first section, which is that 8, 7 on the 3rd string. Alright, let's try that last little run at a gentleman's pace, and we'll do the whole section again. Here we go. Let's try and do it from the start now, relatively slowly, and then again with some tabs. One more time with some tabs. Alright guys, last section, thanks for sticking with me. I want to start from fret 13 of the 1st string and 16 of the 2nd. I'm going to play them together as a chord, and I'm going to bend up the 2nd string, and I want to do that idea 6 times. It's not entirely even. You'll notice that the 5th and the 6th bend are slightly faster than the rest. I'm going to do exactly the same idea and timing from 15 of the 1st and 18 of the 2nd. I'm going to do that again, 1 fret up from 16 and 19, but I'm going to stop on the 4th. You can bring that last bend down a little bit. I think, I would dare say on the album, there might even be a whammy dive when you're bringing that bend down. So we should have 2 groups of 6 bends and 1 group of 4 bends. Okay, then I work into a nice little delicious run over here. I'm going to start by playing 11, 12, 15 on the 3rd string. And then I'm going to do 11, 13, 15 on the 2nd string twice. Okay, after that, I've got this sort of rolling group of 5 notes playing 11, 14, 15 on the 1st string, and then 14, 11. So that's the 5 notes. So we should have a group of 3, a group of 6, and a group of 5. At the end of that, I just want to add 2 more notes. I'm going to play 15 of the 2nd string and 11 of the 1st. All together. Hopefully that's making sense. There's one more little chunk I want us to deal with, and that'll be the whole thing. I'm going to do a rolling group of 5 going backwards and forwards on the 2nd string, playing 15, 13, 11, 13, 15. So after that, I'm going to do a group of 6 notes. We're going to have sort of a rolling group of 5 and 1 extra note. I'm going to play 11, 14, 15, 14, 11 on the 1st. And then I'm going to play 15 of the 2nd. And that's going to be my little group of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I want to do that twice in a row. You'll notice I do change to the ring at the end of the 2nd one because I want to give it some vibrato. So we're going to have a rolling group of 5 and then 2 groups of 6, and then if you want to make that last note last and sound sexy, a little bit of vibrato. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's try that whole last run, and then we'll put the bends before it and then do it all together with some tabs. Alright, let's go back to the bends before it, we'll put it all together, and as I said, with some tabs. One more time, some tabs. And that was the solo from Army of Noise by Bullet For My Valentine. Hope you guys have enjoyed that. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you all very soon.